Hi everybody, welcome back. Okay, I have one more snowflake to show you. I just can't get enough of these at the moment. This one is again ever so pretty. It's slightly smaller than the one I've just shown you in the other tutorial, and I've made this one in a cream. And what I'll do is I will make the other one in the white for you. But again, this is just 2 rounds. I mean, how pretty does that look? I've just done this at the top here. When I had my finishing yarn, I just went up to the top, made the loop and stitched it back in again. You can either do it that way, or you can just have one of your, what are those brown cords called? Yeah, you can pop that like a little Hessian thing. So you can pop that on the top, but I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So I have to show you this one. Have enough time to make these. Like I said, I'm using a DK yarn because they're coming out very stiff. That's how I want them. I don't want them to be too soft. So what you need is just DK yarn, lightweight number 3, and a 2.5mm crochet hook. Okay, the reason being it will make it a bit more stiffer. So let's just grab some yarn and I'll go straight in. So you can either make a magic circle. I'll just leave this one here for a bit. You can either make a magic circle, or you can do a chain 5 and then work. But I'll do a magic circle. If you don't know how to do that, I do have an individual video listed to show you how to do it. So, but this is how you would do it. Pinch your work, and that's your working yarn, that's your tightening yarn. So go ahead straight away and make 3 chains. Okay, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit like the other one because it's quite small hook and a small. And what you want to do is chain 3, but then chain another 2. Okay, then you want to go back in and do a double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, again double crochet, single crochet. I have all of these listed separately. Chain 2 and another double crochet. We want 6 in total. Chain 2 and a double crochet. So we have 1 2 3 4 5, chain 2 and another one. Once you've done your 6, the first chain 3 counts as 1. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Do your chain 2, close up the yarn, and as we did 5 chains here initially, you want to go into the 3rd chain. So leave the 2 and go into the next one and close off your okay, and that's what you will have. And tighten the loop now, a very tiny little in the center there. Okay, and now we're going to do this round, which is the double crochet round, sorry. So slip into the next chain space and chain 3. Then what you want to do is 4 double crochets in total. Okay, so go ahead and do another 3. That's 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, so that's your first chain 3 and then another 3. That will be 4. You want to chain 2 and then go into the next section and do 4 double crochets. That's 3 and that's 4. Okay, chain 2 into the next one. Just making sure it is chain 2 and not chain 3. Yes, it is chain 2. that's enough. Okay, just trying to remember. Yes, that's right, because we're going to put that into the chain. Just checking, sorry, do bear with me, or just didn't want to, couldn't remember whether it was 2 or 3. So, have made some notes, but 4 in this space here. Okay, chain 2, then into the next space, and do 4 double crochets into there. 4, 4, 4, and yeah, 1 more. Chain 2, 4 double crochets into the next one. Come on, yarn, cooperate. Okay, and we've got 1 more left. So chain 2 and go into this section here, last space. Three. Sorry, my white yarn, because I'm using a small hook, it can split, so do apologise. If you've got, if you want to use another yarn, that's completely fine as well. But just remember, I'm using a 2.5 on a lightweight number 3. So 1, 2, 3, go to the top of that first, chain 3, and then what you have is this. That's this part here, and then all we need to do now are these. That's all there is to it. That looks so from that, and here we go. So slip across to the next chain space. Okay, here we are. Once you're in the chain space, chain 3, we're going to get a few stitches in here. Chain 3 and slip stitch, chain 5 and slip stitch, chain 7, chain 5, and chain 3 and slip stitch. So what you get is this here. Chain 3, slip stitch, chain 5, slip stitch, chain 7 and slip stitch, chain 5, and then chain 3. Yeah, now we'll move on to the next one. Where's my hook? Oh, there it is. Oh dear, bear with me. It's hard looking into the work as well as through the camera lens. Okay, so once you've done that one, the last 3 and slip stitch into there, you should have 4 double crochets. So just slip stitch your 4 double crochets. First one might be a little bit tight. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then go into your chain space again. Yes. Now back, and all we are doing is this in each of the spaces. Chaining 3, slip stitching, chaining 5, chaining 7, 5, and then 3 to make that little flower. So chain 3 and slip stitch. Okay, chain 5 and slip stitch. chain 7 and slip stitch, chain 5 and slip stitch, and then the last one is chain 3 and slip stitch into the same. Be careful you don't drop anything. Then we're back to the next. Okay, so go across, slip stitching all the way into the next space. That's actually makes it look really pretty because you get this line of slip stitches. I don't know whether you can see here. Gives it a really nice neat edge as well across the top. Just adds to the snowflake. Okay, so again, chain 3 and slip stitch. If you are finding that the chain 2 space is not enough for you, depending on what yarn you're using, chain 3 makes no difference. Okay, you want to keep pushing to the side so you can get them all in. So that was chain 3 and slip stitch. This is chain 5 and slip stitch, chain 7, chain 5 and chain 3. It will be a bit of a squeeze, but it'll be nice and tight. If you really can't manage, put a 3 chain here rather than 2. So slip across. First one's always a little bit tough because you've got so many stitches next to it. 2, 3 and 4. Then go into the space. Chain 3 and slip stitch. Chain 5 and slip stitch, chain 7 and slip stitch, back to 5, slip stitch and 3. We've got 2 more to do and we are done with this gorgeous, gorgeous snowflake. So slip stitch across, yeah, chain 3 and slip stitch, chain 5 and slip stitch, chain 7 and slip stitch, chain 5 and slip stitch, and chain 3 and slip stitch. The very last one, okay, so you can, like I said, I'm using DK. I'll do this last one with you. And or you can use cotton thread. Anything thin, really, that you can work with. It's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, that's right. Okay, and then just chain 1, cut your yarn, and you can weave in your ends. So just putting it down for you so you can see what we have done. Now you can block these if you want to, but I don't really think you do need to. But if you want to just spray them with water and just put them down flat. That's why I like doing the 2 rather than 3, because they really do. If you get a 3, sometimes they can go a bit, but the 2, yes, it was a bit of a struggle, but it was well worth it. You can shape it out, give you points, and then if you want to, if you've got a blocking board, put the pin in everywhere on these edges. And that's all there is to it. They are absolutely pretty. Just tie in the back. Okay. And like I said, you can, if you want to, use, keep a bit of extra yarn, just weave it through here with your needle, and then go up to this bit here, yeah, like so, wave it through, like here at the back, and just tie your yarn in here somewhere. And here we are, absolutely gorgeous. These are my 2 favourite snowflakes ever. The one that I've posted, actually it's over there. If I get off now, I should have left it here really to show you the difference. But these are so pretty. I mean, again, the other one, I think they had 8. Did they have 8? Actually, just bear with me, I'm going to grab it. I do apologise for the little shuffle in the back. This was the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a 7-pointed one. This is, I mean, and both of them, look how gorgeous they are. This is a beautiful design. This is a beautiful design. And I think, again, these were made with the same hook and same yarn. I just made this one random. I wanted to see what it looked like in cream, which is quite nice as well if you're going for a more softer approach. But if you like white, then white's white. This is in cream. But you can make them in any colour. I made them in white, so evidently they look like snowflakes. But this is gorgeous, and this is also to die for. And the good thing about these, like I said, they work out a really nice size. I mean, look, this is my palm of my hand. This one's just a little bit bigger, but they will look absolutely wonderful. Even if you place them all around your table, you know, for Christmas dinner with a family, you could do them in any colours. Glittery yarn, all the festive colours that you want to use, gold, silver even. Don't have to be white. These are just all the ideas that you can do. And yeah, or you can, I've got another idea for you just before I go. Gift wrapped. So for example, if you've got a big parcel that you're sending, or a Christmas gift, go for the big one or go for the small one. You can leave them on as a tag on the side of the present, or you can actually, you know, fix it somewhere to the box. Something handmade is always beautiful. So here you go. These are the my snowflakes. I think I won't be making any more. These are my 2 favourite, and hopefully they will stay on my channel for people to see. So let's move this one. If you want this one, it's the next video. This is gorgeous as well. But these are slightly smaller ones. But again, very snowflakey. It's just like the when I snowflakey is that, I don't think that's a word. What I meant by that was that if you're ever to imagine a snowflake, there have to be sort of you know, 5 or 6 corners, but this is how you would imagine them. If they were to exist and they were falling out the sky, I would love them to look like this. So, okay, so yeah, so I hope you like this tutorial. Please do subscribe and like and share this to anyone who you think would love to make these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous snowflakes. And yeah, I'll think of some more ideas. Maybe festive, maybe not. And I'll be back very soon. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.